Hey everybody, Alan Weber here from the Mayor's Office. Happy Wednesday afternoon. Wearing my COVID safe mask today. I'll take it off to talk with you, but the numbers and the trends are not good. You may have seen in the paper. We're back at the same level we were at in terms of our spread rate in April. I've got the data as usual. We start with that. Yesterday we only had 7 cases that were new, but the day before that 11, the day before that 11, the day before that 14, 10, 10. So we're clearly not controlling the spread of COVID-19. I did talk to our public health experts. The cases are milder. That's good news. People are not as seriously sick. The hospitals are not as overwhelmed. But the truth is that the numbers are going in the wrong direction, and as the numbers go in the wrong direction, we don't open up Santa Fe. Safe, open together is the Santa Fe promise. That's what the button says. That's what our signs say. It's how we bring our economy back to life, is by practicing COVID-safe operations day to day, going out with face covering, using hand sanitizer, using social distancing, being very conservative. I know it's the fall, the weather's great, it's time to have family time, but even as we do that, we have to be very mindful that until and unless we stay focused on COVID-19 and reduce the spread rate, we won't be able to open up more facilities, we won't be able to bring Santa Fe businesses back. We don't want to lose any small businesses. We don't want to lose any mom and pop businesses. We don't want to lose any of our local favorite restaurants. So please, please continue to be focused on stopping the spread of COVID-19. It is the most important thing for us to do. Quickly remind you that tonight at 4 o'clock in the afternoon is a city council meeting. The afternoon sessions now start at 4 p.m. Then there's a break. We'll have an executive session today and then the evening session where we'll take up some public hearings. Other things that I've been talking about are still urgent. The census. We're getting down to the last days of census taking. The deadline for the census is Monday, October the 5th. You count. You matter. All of us who fill out the form at www.my2020census.gov. Everybody who fills it out brings resources back to Santa Fe, brings resources back to New Mexico. Right now, the federal government still has not passed another act to bring more money into our community. The help for individuals from the federal government is drying up. The census brings money back directly, with or without these special CARES Act or HEROES Act funding mechanisms. So we all need to fill out that form. It's anonymous, it's safe. My2020census.gov. Everyone should do it. Everyone should register to vote. Whether you're a Democrat or Republican, whether you refuse to state, it doesn't matter. Register to vote at sos.state.nm.us. The deadline for voter registration, Tuesday, October the 6th. If you watched the debate last night between the president and the former vice president, if you watch any of the debates that are on the air these days of congressional candidates, you know this election is going to be a very, very challenging one. Every vote will matter. Everybody's voice should be heard. So please participate in democracy. Democracy is not a spectator sport, and the stakes could not be higher regardless of your political affiliation. You owe it to yourself and to your family. It is an obligation and a responsibility to register and to vote. This year you not only need to register, if you're going to request an absentee ballot, you need to do that. Get your voting plan organized. Some people would rather do it in person. You can vote early. Once early voting begins, you can send in an absentee ballot. You can show up on election day and practice social distancing and wear a mask. However you choose to do it, having a plan for your vote this year is more important than ever before. Another item that we continue to bring information to you on has to do with efforts to make our streets safer, quieter, and much more just nicer for all of us in the community, because we are continuing to see loud cars and motorcycles disrupt the peace and quiet in our neighborhoods. We hear a lot of complaints about speeding and reckless driving. On October the 5th, the Santa Fe Police Department will kick off the annual Fall Blitz Traffic Safety Program, focusing on high crash areas inside the city of Santa Fe. It's a 33-day operation. It's designed to provide safety and improved quality of life to the citizens of Santa Fe, and we will be looking in particular at enforcement where there have been high crashes in the past. Airport Road, St. Francis Drive, Rodeo Road, St. Michael's Drive, 599, Old Pecos Trail, Bishop's Lodge Road, Cerrillos Road, the I-25 corridor. You should be aware there will be enforcement, stepped up enforcement. Drive slowly, drive safely, and once you start driving better because of the enforcement, keep doing it even after the enforcement period, the stepped up enforcement period, has slowed down. We're looking at getting speed cameras in the next 90 days put out on some streets to add technology to our enforcement. But I have to tell you, the tools that the city has, enforcement, traffic engineering, and education, still needs one more thing, and that is community engagement. Nothing changes until we change how we drive. So talk to your friends and your family and your coworkers and remind them loud and noisy cars may be fun for whoever's driving them, but they're not fun for the people who have to hear them in their neighborhoods and in their homes. Reckless driving may be a thrill. It can end up in death or personal injury. We've been getting far too many complaints. Our 2 operations for safe and quiet put out far too many citations far too quickly, and that's an indication to me that we have lost our standard of driving. We've allowed our standard of driving to go down as the streets were empty or emptier from COVID-19. It's been more fun to rev the engines and do some reckless driving. It may be fun, but it's dangerous, and it really ends up causing harm. Here's some things to be aware of. Coming attractions, and then I'm going to go get ready for tonight's City Council meeting. Coming attractions. Saturday, October the 3rd, from 9 to 1 p.m., there is a drive-through flu shot clinic at the Entrada Contenta Health Center, 5501 Herrera Drive, just off Cerrillos. It's a free flu shot clinic. We are trying to dampen down on the flu, hoping that things we do to crush COVID-19 will mean we have a much lighter flu season. But everyone should know that the combination of COVID-19 and a bad case of the flu could be very, very dangerous to you and your family. So if you want a flu shot, the clinic will be open 9 to 1 p.m. Entrada Contenta Health Center, 5501 Herrera Drive, just off Cerrillos. A food depot distribution. Thursday, October the 1st, 1222A Seiler Road, from 7 to 9 a.m. With the benefits running out from the federal government, if you find yourself needing help, if you're hungry, if your family needs some help, ask for it. Ask for help. There is help to be given. October the 1st, this Thursday, 7 to 9 a.m., the Food Depot will be distributing free food, 1222A Seiler Road. Another food drive, very, very heartfelt. Fiesta Council is doing a food drive Saturday, October the 3rd, from 9 to 1 p.m. at the State Employees Credit Union, 813 St. Michael's Drive. Bring bottled water, canned goods, non-perishable food items, fruit, a 1-pound bag of beans, rice, pasta, coffee. It all goes to the Navajo Nation to help out the Navajo Nation. And we know that the Navajo have been very badly affected by COVID-19. The spread among the members of the Navajo Nation was very severe. If you want to help stop the spread of COVID-19, not only wear your face mask and practice social distancing, download the Novid app, N-O-V-I-D. It's free, it's anonymous, and it tells you whether you are near, in the vicinity of somebody else who has downloaded the Novid app and may have tested positive for COVID-19. It's an early warning system, a COVID radar detection system. The more of us that download the Novid app, I have it on my smartphone, the more of us who download it, the more we'll be able to be aware of the spread of COVID-19 in our community. Just a couple more things quickly, and then we will call it a day and get ready for tonight's council meeting. Something we all look forward to, Sunday, October the 4th, National Taco Day. So take a taco to lunch, or even better, have a taco for lunch, and celebrate National Taco Day on October the 4th. Tuesday, September the 15th through October the 15th, National Hispanic Heritage Month. It recognizes the contributions and influence of Hispanic Americans to the history, culture, and achievements here in the United States at large, certainly here in Santa Fe and in northern New Mexico. That really is it for today. I'll see you again later this week. If you want to watch that city council meeting, the governing body, you can access it from the city's website or on YouTube channel. There are other ways to find it, but it should be accessible. If you can't find it, give a call to the mayor's office. We'll give you directions. It is your government at work doing your business as best we can in a transparent and open way, so you can watch the discussions, the debate, the votes, the concerns that come up at a city council meeting. Thank you all for watching. Remember, COVID-19 is continuing to spread among us. It is not a disease that we have conquered. We are still waiting for the arrival of a vaccine. There's much discussion about when a vaccine will get here. So until then, it's really incumbent upon all of us to take care of all of us, to wear a face mask, to use hand sanitizer, to stay safe. As we stay safe, we can open up the city. As we open up the city, we keep our small businesses alive and healthy. We continue to give people work and paychecks. We continue to find our way back to an economy that supports all of us in Santa Fe. So take the first step. Take the first step toward bringing down the level of COVID-19 spread. Let's get better numbers. Let's get safer results. Let's keep at it day after day with face masks, hand sanitizers, and reminding each other to be very, very careful when we go out and not to take it for granted that this thing is over. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please remember, take care of yourself and stay safe, stay healthy, keep your family healthy, keep our community healthy. We'll all take care of Santa Fe together, and I'll see you next time.